So can you start off by introducing yourselves to our site visitors?
Hi, I'm Joey Belladonna, singer from the band Anthrax.
Rob Caggiano.
Well,
Guitar player, lead guitar from Anthrax.
obviously, these guys really need no introduction. So how has Mayhem been going? I mean, you guys are headlining the Jaeger stage, and that was kind of a special decision. Am I right?
I guess so. That's what we hear. We just something about seats. We like black top parking lots in the hot. That's what we've been digging. I mean, it's all good, man. I mean, we can play at any, whether it's seats or not, but it seems to be better out there in the parking lot, and I don't know.
It's more of a rowdy vibe, more chaotic. It's, for us, I think it's more about wanting to play in front of a mosh pit rather than a bunch of seats. Either way is cool. We do what we do, but it's been working out great for us.
Oh, absolutely. I saw you guys at Rock in the Range back in early May, and definitely kicked ass out there on that big stage rather than being sandwiched inside the venue. So can you fill our site visitors a bit about what you're working on? Did I hear something about a covers album that's possibly in the works?
Heard something about it. I'm not too sure what's going to happen. I think it's going to be on a new re-release of worship music somehow. Not sure how the packaging is going to take place and how many songs are actually going to get on there, but that's kind of where it's kind of going right now. And as far as the recording, we're still kind of getting there, around the road, so it's tough to kind of fit all that in, Little by little, we'll finish something.
We have a bunch of cover songs that are in various states of completion, basically, and just a matter of getting them done. The only cover song that is totally finished and ready to come out is we did a cover of Neon Nights from Black Sabbath for the Ronnie James Dio tribute album. So
not sure when that releases either at this point. Hopefully it'll be by the end of the year, maybe. But
that's fun though.
Yeah, it's awesome. Come out great.
So is there any other covers that you can tease us with that you guys are having the planning stages at all?
You talking about covers that we haven't started yet? I don't
know yet. Not really sure.
Like I said, we have so many covers, kind of halfway done.
Kind of neat if they're kind of mystique, and people don't know. I don't know, for some reason, it seems like when you do announce a few cuts, it's like somebody has some, perceived notion of what they think is a good idea and not a good idea, what songs you should be covering. And we're just having fun with stuff, we always jam on stuff, so it's just neat to just bang out some stuff,
I can imagine. So you guys have the upcoming Mayhem cruise also. So what are you looking forward to with that? That sounds like it's going to be a good time.
Well, it seems like it's a mile away from now, but actually,
I'm a little worried about that.
Yeah, you never know.
I don't like boats.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of them myself.
Staten Island ferry's cool.
Even that's short enough to get on and get off.
Ferries in Europe are okay, but this is a few days.
I don't even like those.
I might lose my mind.
Yeah, that could be good. Although, there's no other good solution but getting off the boat into the water.
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, you're beat. Yeah, you're totally beat. But no, it sounds like it's going to be fun. I hope the experience is going to be nice. You could probably do it again someday in the future if it turns out well.
Yeah, definitely. So, being that you guys have been within the music industry for so long, how do you feel about the current state, especially of rock music right now?
Current state of rock music? Is that a loaded question? There's actually a lot of cool new music coming out. I'm finding, as opposed to a few years ago where it seemed like everything was real bland and cheeseburger-esque, so to speak. But there seems to be, some cool stuff happening, and a lot of, well, I mean, as far as heavy metal, I think, basically the world is too screwed up for heavy metal to ever go away, so it's just the reality of it. It's always been, a reaction to what's going on, at the time. So it feels really good, for hard rock and heavy music right now.
So are there any current bands that you're into right now?
There's another one of those things you just, depending what kind of mode you're in, you could go back into your old catalog and love that and dip into some new stuff, or just a complete different genre sometimes, just to kind of, depending what mood you're in, you know.
What the hell I'm listening
Oh,
to?
me and you are listening to totally different.
I'm a music junkie. Like
Yeah, you are. You're always testing the waters.
I spend so much money on iTunes. It's stupid. But
Yeah, but you like exploring, you know. It's nice to, for me, I like to listen to a lot of different styles because it just keeps my mind open to, you know, new styles and interpretations, you know, and influences and just whatever, you know.
Of course. I mean, personally, I look at music as a universal language that we can all speak and understand, even though people take all kinds of different messages away. Is there anything in particular that you hope the music of Anthrax says to listeners?
What?
Is there anything in particular you hope that Anthrax's music will say to listeners?
Well, you know, obviously there's quite, you know, lyrically there's a, you know, big message, and you know, it's interesting how you interpret it and how you dig into the song. But obviously the writing and just the actual aggression and just the way it's put together is unique enough, you know, to get you going. We stand on our own, basically, you know. We have our own style. That's the way I see it from the outside, you know. You know.
Have you ever had anybody come up and have some totally off the wall interpretation of one of your songs?
lyric you're talking about? There was a guy the other night. I don't remember where we were. But he was singing "In the End." He was singing all the wrong words.
Oh yeah, I'm even for me when I've listened to music even off the side of it. When I first started listening to music, I really never listened to the lyrics. I just listened to how he said it, or she said it. And for the longest time, I still didn't know what the hell they were saying, and I almost didn't care because I still liked the music enough, so I didn't really listen to the lyrics. And other people, like, that's the main thing; they have to know what they're saying. And I mean, sometimes I don't even have to because the music sounds good. I'm good, you know.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes just the groove or beat of a song enough can evoke an emotion.
And just the actual, like, if you hear a band like a certain style and you know the voice or whatever, and you're like, oh, I know what this is, and I don't even know what they're saying, and I'm good, you know, right off the bat, you know.
So, being that we're a pop culture website, we're always immersed in a lot of pop culture. Is there anything currently that you guys can't get enough of these days?
Pop culture.
I don't know.
Goo-goo. A lot of goo-goo. Lady goo-goo. We call that pop culture? No. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what we're talking about.
Like Googling things?
Yeah, no. What's pop culture, really, to you? What would you consider pop
A
culture?
million different things. Music, fashion.
Yeah, well, I
Very
don't know.
vast.
Music.
I hate trendy shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's that.
There's actually a really good pop rock band.
I thought you were talking about more than the music end of it.
Yeah.
Culture.
They're called Fun. I mean, they're huge right now, but that record's really good. You know, it's got a lot of classic rock elements. You know, I hear bits of Queen, it's Elton John in there. It's just really, really good record. Guilty pleasure of mine.
Hey, we're all allowed to have some, right? So, what are the, other than Mayhem Cruise coming up, what are the immediate plans, like, after Mayhem here?
Testament Death Angel we're taking out for the third time, actually, from September 14th to the 5th of October, 6th of October, in the state, well, a lot of Canada and a little bit of the States. And then we take, over Europe, Motorhead, Anthrax, and a support act, November 5th to December 5th, you know, in Europe. And then the Mayhem Cruise. So that's pretty much our schedule, which is a lot, you know, between now and then.
No doubt, it sounds like you guys definitely have the whole rest of the year lined up. So, what's the best way for us to keep up to date? I'm sure you guys are active on social media and all that, right?
Yeah.
That's a really good question. Anthrax, I don't know if I can say it right now, right?
Sure.
We have an app for an iPhone or an Android phone that just came out. I actually just downloaded it myself today.
Did you get it already? Finally got it?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
What's your favorite thing about it?
It's just, you know, there's a playlist of songs you could play while you're surfing around in there. You could link it to Twitter and Facebook and.
But you couldn't do that before without the app? Yeah.
No, it's just like a cool little portal, you know.
I
For
mean, if
fans
you went to the
go
Anthrax site, the app kind of plays the same role in a way, or no?
No, it's a little different. It's a little more
A
interactive.
little bit more interactive.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Yeah, we're on Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, well, those iPhone apps are definitely the way to do it now. It's like everybody's doing everything through the phone, so.
My face.
Well, I want to thank you guys so much for taking a few minutes out to speak with me.
Thank you.
Is there any final comments you'd like to share with our site visitors?
Well, thanks for taking the time out to speak to us. Really appreciate that.
Yeah. Ditto.
Yeah,
Ditto.
thanks. Appreciate it.